This is what we are looking like today. This is my tummy. Yeah, welcome back, guys. You already know from this first clip that we are talking about pregnancy related, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, yeah, I hope you guys are doing great as always. You can already tell that we're talking about this fresh yummy human being that's inside there cooking or baking. Okay, yeah, I want to share the similarities and differences that I noticed in my first pregnancy and in my second pregnancy. Okay, you can see my face for the first time. I already have a daughter. She'll be 3 by September next month. I don't know when this video will be going up, but she'll be 3 by next month, September 11th. Okay, and somebody is already here cooking as well. Like I want to share with you guys the similarities and differences that I've encountered so far in this pregnancy. Okay, if that's the kind of content you wish to watch, just sit back and relax while we dive right into the video. Welcome back, guys. Okay, I'm starting with the similarities first. After listing everything, all the similarities that is happened or that happened before and is happening now, I will now tell you guys the differences. Okay, yeah, I'm hoping that this video will not be too long. Now, the first similarities that I've noticed, or the first thing that happened or that is still happening today, is my craving for yam. Like, you don't want to know. If I'm seeing human being, the person is looking like yam. If somebody is talking to me, like I'm looking at you, I'm seeing yam. The craving for yam is out of this world. Another part is that the yam is not within my reach. Okay, I remember when I had my daughter, when I was pregnant for her in 2020. That was when the pandemic hit the world. Everywhere was shut down. Like, if I had mentioned to my mother-in-law that, okay, it's yam that is my problem, trust me, that woman will use truck and pack yam to me. But there was no movement, lockdown and nothing and everything. I could not eat yam to my satisfaction, and the same craving is happening to me with this pregnancy. Okay, the way I'm craving for yam, like an African store, is not within my reach. It's not something that I can just go and get the yam and come back and all that. My husband have tried several times, but we can't be spending all our money in yam now because it's not even cheap. It's expensive. Okay, so I'm craving for yam in this pregnancy, and I did that in my first pregnancy. Another similar things that are happening to me, that I'm not being able to eat what I want to eat. Like, you know, back then 2020, the lockdown and everything, I'll be craving for anambra, I'll be craving for ofen sara. Ofen sara. Hey God. Hey way English. I'll be craving for ofen sala, and I cannot, it's not within my reach because there's lockdown and I cannot eat what I cook. Okay, and there's nobody that will do it for me at that moment. I always want to eat out. Like, the things I want to eat is not what I'm eating at that moment. Okay, there will be a time that is ofada rice I want to eat, even now. And then there was lockdown here in UK. Who gave my time to even do the ofada rice for me? I have barely seen African store where they are, or African restaurant where they are selling all that. Okay, so the same thing happened 2020. The same thing is happening 2023. Okay, pity me, guys. It's not easy. Low libido. Like, I don't even want to name my husband. Like, the thing know they hungry me. Like, I'll just be like, waiting again. You want to find change now. The thing that keep you for this condition. Waiting happen again. But I've discussed it with some of my friends, my husband, of course, and other of my female friends. Like, some of them say that it's when they're pregnant that, hey, organo the rest back to back. But see, I can stay 1 month, 2 months. If God did not answer me, I will not answer him, because that is the listing on my head. Okay, low libido. Let me know in the comment section, did that happen to you as well? That's part of the similarities that happening. Okay, the next one is no weight gain. Like, if I'm pregnant, you hardly know. Just like I'm doing this video, you looking at my face. See, when I say looking at my face, you know, there are some people that are gifted with spirituality, that when they look at you, they will know, oh, in the next 2 years, you even have pregnant, you will even get belly. Now you are pregnant. Like, if you are like Kana, like me, you might not even know. If not, I'm coming out to tell you guys. Okay, so I do not gain weight when I'm pregnant. I hardly gain weight because I'm not eating what I want to eat. That's just the thing. Okay, I hardly gain weight when I'm pregnant. Another similar thing that happened, I must continue this video. She want me to carry her. You guys, in case you are seeing her, she's soko, pardon her. I'm waiting for her to turn 3 so that I'll go and buy that thing that they are rubbing on their finger. I'll make them not to suck again. Okay, so for now, enjoy yourself. Another similar thing that is happening, and it happened before, is no wild pregnancy symptoms. Like, I'm kind of grateful to God. I'm not among those mothers that will have first semester symptom. Let me know loud my trumpet, because this one now that I just entered second semester, I don't know if this one will now go and wake up all the symptoms that is happening in pregnancy. But as far as I can tell, during my first pregnancy, I was not having all that pregnancy symptoms like vomiting, like spitting, not like all these weird symptoms that people will be craving for, umro and all that. Like, it wasn't happening to me as such, okay? And that's that I can remember about the similarity. Now the differences. The different thing that is happening, like, when you first got married now, like, you be expecting to get pregnant every month. You are checking, oh, did it happen, it did not happen. That was not my case, because when we first got married, me and my husband were like, okay, let's wait for some time, like 4-5 months or 6 months thereabout, so that we'll start trying, because we were practicing family planning, the one they taught us during our marriage course. We said, okay, let's see if it will work. So we are doing that, we weren't even bothered. We're doing natural family planning, okay? And I think I've shared it on my channel. Maybe I'll leave the link in the description box in case you did not catch up with that. You can always check, okay? Now, after that time, when we started doing the do to get pregnant and all that, I was expecting it like, okay, every month I'll go and check. If he did not come, I'll just be like, okay, we did not score this month, next month we'll continue. But this one, as in, is the listing on my head. I did not even bother to check. I wasn't even expected to be pregnant. Like, it just happened. UK weather, thanks to you, because the weather was chilly. Always looking for who to hold. Even when they call you and when they did not call you, you're looking for that kind of thing. Okay, so that's the difference. The other one I was expecting it. This one I wasn't expecting it. It happened. Okay. Now, another difference that I encountered is that when the first one happened, I was excited about it. My husband was excited about it. Like, we were just happy because that's what we were expecting at that time. But this one, not like I was not excited, but it was just like with mixed feeling. Like, God, is it now? Thank God. But why now? Thank God. Like, that kind of mixed feeling, okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm not like ungrateful for, I know that a lot of people, they will pray, fast, wait so many years for it to happen, but my own case was not my case, okay? And I just kind of received this one with mixed feeling. It happened, okay? So that's just another difference. Another different thing that is happening, like, when I first noticed I was pregnant for my first child, this one here that is disturbing me, I was dedicated in taking my routine drug. Like, I did not miss a day. That 90 days, that 40 weeks that I was pregnant for her, I took my routine drug from the moment I started visiting the hospital, like daily, religiously. I did not miss one day. But this one, even when I remember, I said, okay, let me sleep and wake up, I will take it. I'll sleep and wake up, I'll still forget. Like, God help me. I'm just trying my best. When I remember, I'll just be like, oh, I've not taken it yesterday. I don't take it yesterday. Let me go and take it today. Like, I'll go and take it reluctantly, okay? I was not as dedicated as I was in my first pregnancy, and that's the thing that's happening to me. Then another thing is that it was shocking me to go and buy baby things, like start buying baby things. I started buying baby things from 2 months. Like, I didn't even know if the child will survive or not. Of course, Bible said that none will carry and find out that they miscarry, okay? So I just had it in my mind, oh, I'm expecting another baby. The thing was shocking me, sweeting me. Any money I had, any excess money I had, I would go and buy things. And keep. I don't know if it's first baby syndrome or whatever, but this one, ask me why this girl not started buying baby things in her. Okay, I just entered second semester. As of the time I'm making this video, I'm in my second trimester. I don't know why I'm calling it semester, but you guys understand. It's first term, second term, and third term. Kind of going at this pregnancy, okay? So ask me why I've not started buying things. I think as I'm making this video, and after making this video, I can write down my list and start buying things, okay? I'll start considering it. But that's the different thing that's happening to me. I bought things earlier on. By the time I was 6 months or 7 months, if I'm not mistaken, I finished buying all the things that I want. And most times when the lockdown was phased out, I was just like, okay, every other thing, because what I was doing is that most time I buy online. Most time if I happen to go to market by any chance, I'm going to baby shop. Like, I must go to baby shop. Me that I don't like going to market, but buying baby things was top of the list for me. It was shocking me, okay? Another difference that is happening to me, my first pregnancy, I was not emotional. Like, I was obiapo, like my heart was hardened. I can't be bothered. Nothing bothers me, okay? Especially with the fact that we had lockdown. I was just alone, and me and my sister were just there chilling. Anything I want, I eat and all that. But this one, oh my Jesus, I don't know if it's the fact that I lost my dad early this year. In case you don't know, the burial is on 18th of August, okay? So this one just made me emotional. like fly will pass like this, I'll start crying. Ah, this fly that is passing, who know if he has eaten. I'll remember my schoolwork, I'll start crying. I'll remember my daddy, I'll start crying. I remember the fact that I'm far away from home, like I'll start crying. My husband will talk to me in a normal way that he's talking to me, I'll start crying. Like I'm always picking offense, like I will just cry, baby. Like I'm just hoping that I don't give birth to Obakwa because I can't deal. But sometimes my child will be like, Mommy, are you okay? If she's asking me, Mommy, are you okay? I'm crying like my tears has finished. Like I can be making video and I'll remember, oh guys, you guys did not like my video, you guys did not subscribe to my video. I'll start crying. Something that normally don't make me to cry, like is now like the crying is everywhere. Like my husband don't tire for me because sometimes he wear t-shirt, I'll look at him and I'll just be like, this t-shirt is not fine now. I'll start crying. Ask me why I'm crying on top t-shirt that somebody else is wearing. But that's just it, okay? Pregnancy, I need to allow. Okay, this one is making me more emotional, and I kind of understand because maybe because I lost my dad, somebody that's very dear to me, and my husband has just been very careful. Like he has been selecting his word, he's talking to me so that he doesn't get me to that point of crying. Okay, so that's just it. Now another thing that I noticed that during my first pregnancy I was very energetic. I don't know if it's because I was working then, and this one now I've not seen any work, I've not started working. This one I've not started working, it's just my school work. I'm doing house chores and all that, and most times I'm lazy, I can't be bothered. Like I wake up, eat and go back to bed and I'll sleep. Okay, that was not happening to me in my first pregnancy. I was always looking forward to where to go. Maybe because there's lockdown, they say don't go, and that's when they go in and out or will be tracking you. So it's another thing that is happening to me, or is another difference that I'm noticing in this pregnancy. Okay, that thing that is happening is that this one now I'm kind of okay. I think I had emergency cases in my two pregnancies. Okay, the first one was I had accident. I was involved in an accident. Like I was coming back from work and the tricycle that I entered hit another one and it flew me out from the tricycle. I was almost close to the gutter and all that. I think I was 7 months pregnant or thereabout when that will happen. Then this one now, it wasn't accident of any sort. It just like I started losing strength, not getting myself, like feeling dizzy, like I want to pass out. So they had to call emergency units, they had to call ambulance and all that and rush me to the hospital. I stayed there the next day. You guys must have seen the clip or something, I don't know. I stayed there the next day, I came back, I was alright. Okay, but the first pregnancy I went to hospital for emergency because of accident. This one, I don't know what I was losing. They said I don't have iron or whatever. So these are the similarities and differences that I've noticed in this my two pregnancies. Okay, if you have ever been a mother and you've noticed anything, first time mom, you're noticing anything that I've shared in this video, let me know in the comment section. And if you're a TTC mom, my prayer goes out to you that God will allow you to experience most of this thing that we're experiencing. Okay, before this year runs out, God will put a smile on your face so that you will come back and share your testimony. See, like this, I love watching videos of pregnant women. Okay, how they're sharing their experience, how they're sharing their journey, and I would like you to equally join us in sharing that experience. Okay, so our prayer remains with you that God, you know, this time will answer you. Okay, yeah, if you enjoy watching this video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not, and I'm sure we'll see you guys in my next video. If there's any other video, pregnancy related video that you want me to do, you want me to talk about, do leave that in the comment section for me. Okay, I might consider that. Okay, yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.